G'day everyone, it's Brian from Prime Cuts Lawn Care in Yass, New South Wales, Australia. Just still a tad wet this morning here in Yass, so just working in the office, and I just thought I'd take you through some of the personal safety gear that I have on me when I'm working. Um, so first up, my headphones or my earmuffs. Um, they are, I'll turn them that way. They're Honeywell's, and I've just got to look at the other screen. Honeywell RWS-53016 Sync wireless earmuffs with Bluetooth. So I've found them excellent. They're noise cancelling, so you can see there the microphone, so you have that down when you're taking a phone call, and these paid for themselves on the first phone call. So they in August 21 they were $183. Get this, now they're over $300. So the impacts of COVID, I guess, and on the supply chain are there to be seen. But they're really good. They're a category 5, which is the highest / best category ear protection that you can get, and I've found them really good when I'm on the mower or doing any lengthy work, because it's Bluetoothed into my phone. I've got radio apps or music apps that I play music, and then if I get a phone call, that takes over from the music, and I can talk to the customer. The customer cannot hear either the whippersnipper or the mower. I've asked several customers and they can hear me as clear as a bell. So these have been really good and give you the ear protection. So I'll show you the box in a little while, but just having a look at them. On this side, this is the right hand side. You've got, I'll just move this back this way and in. You've got the on button. You've got the top one is when you take a phone call or disconnect the phone call, and I think these are call waiting. I've never used these. So turning it on, you just hold it down, I think for about 5 seconds. You'll see it starting to, let's call it, engage. Once you see the green light, that's engaged your Bluetooth on your phone. So it works really well. And then underneath there you'll see this is the volume button, both for your music, or if you're on the radio, you listen to the radio with your apps. And then underneath here, turn it that way, Brian, you'll see the USB plug in to charge, and then this other adapter that will plug into your auxiliary jack on your phone if the Bluetooth isn't working. So they're an excellent bit of gear, I've found, and works really well. So let's just hope I can get another couple of years out of them, because I don't feel like paying $300 to $350 for another pair, but they pay for themselves pretty quickly. I'll just show you the box. Oh yes, and it does have instructions, which are very straightforward and very easy. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And the box, I'll move it over there. So there's your box, Honeywell Hearing Protection Bluetooth. You'll see it's class 5, which is the best ear protection. And you can see the MP3, phone, says 16 hours battery time. I've never run out, other than when I forgot to charge it overnight. But you know, I'd run it for 5 hours the day before, and I think I was, you know, most of the day the next day, so to be expected. And then on the back it just gives you a blurb about Top there's in English, and then it goes into French and something else. So they're a good bit of gear, so I can recommend them. I'm not being paid by them. I've used them for, you know, basically 2 seasons now, and they do the job as far as I'm concerned. Another pair of earmuffs that I do use as well are the M-Pals. You can see there, I'm not too sure if that says that's the model number or whatever, but I use these if it's short term, like some quick chainsawing or hedging, that sort of thing, and they're category 5s as well. I think these were about $40 when I bought them at the time. I don't know what they are now, but they're good, robust earmuffs. Good. I mean, it's plastic up the top, as you all know, but they're solid. The other couple of things that I use, obviously we all have boots, and here's my trusties at the moment. They're, let's call them, well loved, but I've used these since about, I think, July. So, and look, they copper hammering. You can see there some of it's, you know, gets a bit, you know, worn, but these are really solid, good boots. And it wouldn't surprise me if these last until well into next season as well. So they're the old crusties, but these are what they are, and they're really excellent heavy duty boots. You can see the size of my foot, which isn't that big, but got the safety toe, very important, and it's just a coincidence they're Bobcats and I've got a little Bobcat zero turn. But these are just, I just got these from Kmart. As you can see, $99, but worth every cent. They're really solid and robust, and that's what you want when you're out there working pretty hard. There's some pretty rough properties that I do work on, but these are great, really good. Some other things, gloves. I always wear gloves. Turn it up the other way, Brian. This is an Australian brand, Hard Yakka. For my American friends, Hard Yakka means hard work. So they're really good. They've got, they're padded there. They're a fabric, you know, a sort of a canvasy fabric, but they breathe well, and I've been using them all this season, so they're great. There's some other ones called Cyclone Landscapers, and they're leather gloves, also padded, and I found them really good as well. When I do gardening and stuff, the only issue there is, you know, with your middle finger there, that it can wear in there, but it would be exactly the same with the other ones, and I haven't put them through that torture yet. So they're really good gloves. Glasses, I use safety glasses. These are what they call Jack Armours, and they're polarized. They're the highest category safety glass you can get. They're good wraparound, so they cover and protect the side of your eyes, which is really important when you're whippersnipping, trimming, and also the sides are solid, but these ones are relatively thin, because when you put them on and you've got your headphones on, some tend to irritate and get sore where these are, but these are good. And a lot of us see the sunglasses that have got some of that plastic. They're sort of in 2 sections, and they're pretty crappy, and that's where they break, and these don't. So I find these really good protective glasses as well. Last but very not least is sunscreen. 50 plus, you've got to have it in Australia. The Australian sun is unrelenting, and it will bite you, and bite you hard if you aren't protected. So you've got to have the sunscreen on your face. Don't necessarily have it up here because the cap protects me, but everything is covered. Ears, nose, neck, but back of neck is very important, and then anything on my legs. So you don't want to come home sunburnt, sunstroke, because you're going to pay for it the next day. So that's very important. Australia has the highest incidences of sun cancers in the world, and you've just got to use your sunscreen. Anyway, enough of that sermon, but thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.